Is motivational speaking inherently fascist? I don't know. Let's look at the evidence. Where did it originate? Well, my best guess is that it came from battlefields. Kings and generals would give motivational speeches to their troops before a battle because they had skin in the game. If their troops lost, chances are they would be killed or captured along with their troops. And so motivational speaking comes from the might is right philosophy, which means if you are stronger than your neighbour, you can take what's theirs because who is going to stop you? And if you fought particularly well for your general, you would be granted land and titles. That was a prize worth having. So it made sense to be motivated and to fight with passion. Whereas today, you are awarded medals and perhaps you're mentioned in citations, but you are held up as an example of the kind of soldier that the troops, the force, wants. You're the kind of person that they want in the army. So it's all about control. Everything within the philosophy is about control. And the idea is that you are supposed to take control of your behaviour. You take responsibility for your actions, and you impose your will on any obstacle that gets in your way, whatever it might be, self-limiting beliefs or whatever. So you triumph with your will. But what they always forget in this scenario is the survivor bias. So for every soldier who was awarded land and titles, there were thousands of other soldiers who fought just as well, who were slaughtered. That's how it works, but they never mention that. Now, goal setting is a massive part of motivational speaking. The idea is that you set yourself a big goal so you can focus all your energies on achieving that goal. So it's about, again, controlling your energies. And goals are easy to measure. Did you win the battle or did you lose the battle? And in modern times, wealth is used to measure success. In fact, the tail's wagging the dog now, because often the goal is just to get rich instead of measuring how successful you've been. So, who becomes a motivational speaker? Well, let's take one of the greatest motivational speakers the world has ever seen, Adolf Hitler. He was abused as a child, he failed in his chosen career, he experienced humiliation by living in a country that lost a war. But he was a great speaker. And what he discovered was that his control increased as he spoke to the audience. His influence over them improved. Now, who would hire a motivational speaker? Well, companies would hire motivational speakers to motivate their workforce to work harder and so create more profits for them. But what they don't want is a motivational speaker who talks about living your dream. Because that dream might be to quit your job, start a company of your own that's in competition with the company that you just left. And they don't want that kind of thing. So it's very targeted about how they want you motivated. And modern speakers don't have skin in the game anymore. They can give a motivational speech to an army and then a few hours later slip over no man's land and give exactly the same speech to the opposing army and get paid twice so the armies don't benefit. So it's all about the elite. Without the elite, it doesn't work. If everyone was living their dream and was successful, there wouldn't be an elite, so there'd be nothing to motivate. Everyone would be happy. And if any speaker tells you that they are self-made, they did it themselves, they're lying to you. Unless they built the car that they arrived in it to the venue, they didn't do it themselves, trust me. So this is all about everything being interconnected, which isn't mentioned. A general cannot fight a war without his troops. So everyone is just as important as everyone else in the grand scheme of things. But modern speakers would say, well, it's neutral, it's like a gun, it can be used for good or bad. I just respond to the market. I'm just a hired gun, which suggests that they don't have a moral compass at all, and they just go with whatever somebody offers them. So, is it the audience who's in control during motivational speak, or is it the speaker who gets the control, or is it the company that hires the speaker that's controlling things, or is it the market that is controlling everything? Well, I'm not going to tell you because I'm not a motivational speaker. For yourself. So, I'm available for weddings, bar mitzvahs and children's parties and want to hear the full story.